Hate it or love him, Charleston White says some wild shit on the internet. And a lot of it I don't agree with, but the more you look into it, a lot of the shit he says is real and it does make sense. So you got to give him credit where credit is due. And recently I came across a clip of him talking about the whole Drake Kendrick Lamar beef, and I'm not going to lie, I got to agree with him on this one. He's got a super interesting take on it. I'm going to play the clip, then I'm going to elaborate on it and express my opinion, views, and thoughts on the whole thing. It's been a minute since I spoke about this Drake-Kendrick beef, probably since they were going back and forth with the diss tracks. But, you know, I like this clip, and I think it sums it up nicely, so I do want to speak on it, all right? Now, before I pull up the clip, my name is Minty Burns. This is the As the World Burns podcast, and I would love it if you smash that like button and hit my channel with a subscribe, because I'm going hard every day making these videos. I'm building a brand new set for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We are definitely going up, and I love for you guys to be with me on my journey, okay? So let me pull up this short from Charleston White, because the full interview is a bit long.
No. And why I'm saying that is because he let a lot of up and coming LA artists perform that night.
They ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody fit listen to no bunch of up and coming LA artists, but LA people in their neighborhood. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Nigga Kendrick, listen.
Hold on.
Just say this. Drake.
Hold on, let me stop it.
Way better.
I gotta say, I don't know if he's 100% correct about there's no up-and-coming artists in the LA neighborhood that anybody from even LA wants to listen to. I disagree with that, because off the top of my head, you know, Peso, who just got out of jail, shout out to Peso, he's definitely popping. He was on Kendrick's album, and he's talented. Now, you know, you got Lefty Gunplay, who's another Mexican rapper out of LA who was on Kendrick's album. He's popular, but I can't say he's talented, so he's out of the equation. But let me rack my brain around it. I think there's got to be at least a few, Ms. Charleston. Come on.
Drake way better rapping. Nigga, I know Drake's song. I ain't never heard a nigga in Texas pull up bumping Kendrick shit. Nothing.
That's a fact. Like, musically, rapping-wise, singing-wise, making hit songs-wise, clearly Drake is a way better artist. I'm sorry to say. You can hate it or love it, but he's just a way better artist all around. Voice, cadence, flow, patterns, lyrics, songwriting. Yeah, Kendrick's an eccentric artist, and maybe years down the line, he'll be appreciated a little more for his abstract way of making music, like a Picasso or the Group of Seven or painters back in the day. But when it comes to giving people what they want, which is like music for the clubs, music for parties, music for the girls, music to dance to, music to chill to, like, obviously Drake wins, no question. But not saying Kendrick is bad in any way. Just saying, when you compare the two, there is no comparison.
Nigga, we like, much as I don't like that nigga. Nigga, you heard me who I, nigga, come on, man.
And there's things I don't like that he does too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand the painting nails shit. I don't get some of the moves and some of the tactics to get attention, but the music is no comparison.
The grain. But come on, let's be fair and clear. Me and Kendrick can't compare it. Unless you like twisted your fingers up like the retarded people. Yeah, that's the only way you go. Like Kendrick, you got to be retarded with the crib, diamond. Sensible people don't gravitate to that bullshit.
No. And why I'm saying that,
I don't know about sensible people don't gravitate towards shit. I'm sure there's a lot of smart, intellectual people who do listen to Kendrick, because that's kind of more what his music is about. You got to really think deeply about what he's saying. But we don't got time for that. We just want to enjoy the song. So, you know, this brings us back to the whole argument of dumbing it down for the mainstream versus keeping it hip-hop with double, triple, quadruple entendres, which Kendrick is great at. As a whole, what I think people are frustrated about is that Kendrick Lamar, who is a decent artist, he's not bad. But the problem is he's just decent. He's not a great artist all around. He's not a hip-hop superstar, okay? He's not that. It's just, that's not what he is. And the problem with that is that the West Coast needs that. The West Coast is like, please give us a superstar. Please, somebody. And you know who that superstar was? And it's very sad that we lost him a few years ago. You know exactly who I'm talking about. That person, that dude that was supposed to put on and represent for the West Coast was Nipsey Hussle, okay? We all know that. Why? Because he represented West Coast culture. He went against authority by building the Marathon store, creating his clothing brand, selling CDs for $1,000 a pop, going straight to the consumer. He was way ahead of our time. He was talking about crypto in 2017. And the powers that be didn't like that. They want a little puppet like Kendrick that's going to go for the agenda and do a Super Bowl performance that's going to, you know, be some type of ritual that they want kids to watch. They want to control people's minds, and Kendrick is with that bullshit. I do not think Nipsey would have been with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now, The Game is another contender, but he's getting a little old, and like he's just not. He just doesn't represent what Nip did. Now, if I could think of another artist to replace Kendrick to represent the West Coast, I would love to. But right off the top of my head, those are the only two that come to mind. And unfortunately, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. He's no longer with us, so that is not a possibility. But yeah, the West really needs another artist to shine. And this might sound like a lot of Kendrick hate. It's not. I'm just saying he's not the number one guy. And if he is, he shouldn't be. You got like 40 million people in California, okay? You can find someone a little better, okay? That's my opinion on the situation. Charleston White was a little more harsh than my opinion, but we already know that's how he rolls, all right? My name is Minty Burns. This is the As the World Burns podcast. I'd love to hear your opinion on this shit in the comments. I don't know when we're going to stop talking about it because it feels like it's been about a year now, but we're still at it. And, yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. So please, again, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back with another one for y'all tomorrow, all right? Have a blessed day and a blessed week, and I'm out of here. Much love. Peace.